Elszalad, bakker. Micsoda hirdető tábla van itt? Megnerodj már.
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fistek pure as virgin tears.
Világgá menj, gyermeket szívesen látok. Mi ez a cipellő? Ja, ez a napló, aha, igen, amit el is olvastunk. Tehát, mesehonlapúi. Van tojástól lúd. Ó, a farkas kiáltó fiú vinni el a balhét, de nem ő az.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
Na.
True witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Abszolút baromfikért. Mindenképpen megnézzük. Nem tudom, beszéljünk a liget szépével, de azzal... De csak kell, majd ezután még lehet vele beszélni. Nem tudom, hogy mit akar. Azt már nem tudok nézni térképet. Na mindegy, ha már itt vagyunk, beszélgessünk a lányzóval.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me,
Pillanat.
what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from a Turius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, hmm? You're scaring away my customers.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
Partig mindet. Jó van. Szerintem simán. Ha nem, azt simán megverjük.
All right, let's play. If you lose, you give me the ribbon.
Don't get your hopes up. None can best me at Gwent.
Ez baj. Na, de nem az kell rigei paklival. Maradunk a királyságnál. Hát, ha lesznek kémjeim, de úgy látom, hogy egy darab se így van. Hát, ezt látjátok? Mi ez? Jó, tündéknek kémia az nem sok van. Hát elit szarlapény vannak, ami azt illeti. Hát, akkor hogyan kellene ezt? De miért nem pusztított el? Ó, hát neki hogy ne lenne ott a kémia? Ez tök egyértelmű, nyilvánvaló. Ennyi, persze. Neki ott van. Nem akarja, nem? Feladni. Most már passzoltál, hogy kap be. De hogy lehetnek ilyen szarok ezek most? Tudti, hogy megszívom. Jó, nyugi, még nyerhetünk. Van 3 lapja. Szóval majd kiderül. Jó. Kevésbé. Jó, easy. Nyertünk.
Rumpel, you're good at this. A word to
Jól
given.
tolod.
The ribbon's yours. Now skedaddle.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't
akartam
want
egyet
anything in
játszani.
return.
I... Thank you.
Ez hogy mászkál a alsógatjába? Csáóka. Jó, ez kész. Oké, Liget CP-vel kell majd beszélnünk, de előtte mindenképpen meg kell keresni az aranytojó tojást, trukot, vagy dibát, vagy mi ez. Ebből lesz még valami? Lehet, hogy messze van. Az nem tudok térképet nézni. Úgyhogy felpattanunk Keszeg unikornisra. Jó, a Choice majd jön. Mekkora gombák vannak itt így jó ég.
Doesn't seem to be at home.
Jó. Meg kell keresnünk.
A feather, broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies! Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
You paid the goose. The golden eggs will be ours.
Come on.
You beat us, the barbarous
Hát rőcakálnak annyi.
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
Hol van a kulcs? Hát gondolom náluk, nem? Ott van.
Here it is. Got it. Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Boom.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Megvan az aranytojás.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Stunning, are they?
Lenyűgöző az új ruhája. Azt tuti. És mi van, ha én nem harcolok minden egyes tündével? Ami ott megjelenik. Nem tudom, jó fele jövök-e. De körbejárjuk legalább a helyet. Hát, ha még valahogy hirdetőtábla. Azt mondja, minden egyes... Az a nyelv isteni. Ez nem igaz. De sokan vagytok. Pont neki ugrottam.
This Longlock's tower.
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go. It always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Hát, majdnem sikerült. Nem tudok ott a fopá? Nem tudok ott felugrani? Kapaszkodj már fel, Gerált, léci! Az. Nagyon jó.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Az rohadt is nyakát szekte. Hát nem úgy alakult, mint a mesében. Nem majd leengedni az aranyhaját, és azon szépen felhúzna minket. Van valami bent? Itt is fel tudok mászni, mert másszak kívül. Az? Vagy nem. Hát van itt egy ajtó. Nagyon jó. Szabad kezd, mert Lidiec lett. Azt hiszem megáll. Húha! Nem, de ez nekem miért kilelődik ennyire? De fussuk már le, azaz. Akkor felhilelte magát majdnem fúra. Húha! De bakker! Hát hogy lehet ilyen gyorsan? Nem tudom megölni őket. Tulajdonképpen feles tudok ütni. Hát igen, egy kicsit másképp vannak. No, de megvan a bab.
Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Ó, persze, elvesztük. Már úgyse el a kaja senkinek. Ott még volt valami. Hopp! Jó, reméltem, hogy víz van, nem tudtam lenézni.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Detloff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
Oké. Ütessük el a babszemeket. Már megint nem tudom hol van bakker ez a ló. Hát jó. Hát jó. Azt hittem beakadt és nem tudok ráülni. Bakker, megint mennyien vannak ezek? Nem ezt akartam. Jó ég. Hol lett a csaj?
This is the spot.
Bokorban?
The beans.
No, hova kell ültetni?
Wait!
Why?
This stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
Elpult. Megültessük el. Hát, hogy kell egy kis víz.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with...
Tudom, hogy lesz valami óriás.
him.
Ó, ez az. Ez milyen páncélban van. Felhő óriás. Hova? Na nyugi. Nyugra te segges, de hova? Hoppá! Ha? Oké. Hoppa. Kapta, megkapta a villám. Gyere csak ide! De nem állhat. Ó. Ott van. Jó, nem is volt ez olyan vészes.
We told you this land
Ezt
had
nem
gone
mondanám,
ape
de
mad.
amúgy jó volt.
We did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be
Simán
quite useful
átvert,
to me.
amúgy hazudik.
Yeah, I know.
Én nem hiszek
Gotta get
neki.
you out of here. Come on.
Wait, that's not what I meant. I need you for something far simpler and far more pleasant. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I've no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Another time, another place,
Nom nom.
maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine.
Elcsábít úgy, mint Detlaft, aztán majd hátba szúr.
Come. The exit's this way.
Na menjünk! Követni kell? Hát akkor kövessük.
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the Ducal line?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Ha megint a kultba kell ugrani? Yeah. Hetet itt országon túl. No de, megjöttünk.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Na jó van, mindegy. Most azzal foglalkozzunk.
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Bár jó, nyilván, tehát mondjuk meg lehet érteni, miért akarta megölni őket. Jó oka volt rá. Úgyhogy... nem kell elítélni őt sem. De mindegy, most a város meg kell menteni. Detlaf vajon majd neki megy, vagy meg akarja majd ölni? De csak nem. Mindegy, Regis azt mondta, hogy egy hajószáros fog görbülni, úgyhogy megmenti.
Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day you can see the outlines of Dun Tyne.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive, so aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Let's get ready. Detlef will be here any moment now.
Ez alatt egyébként most a harc szünetel ott a városban? Amíg rá várunk. Jön már. Valami.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
Honnan szaladnak a egyébként? Már megint vissza...
But how?
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled, Butcher!
Szerintem... Segítsünk neki. Hogy itt meghalljon nekem. A Regis, de bakker, hát most... Na, de... Jó. Meg... Pillanat. Szóval... Jó, mi jó ezek ellen? Ezek vámpírok. Ugye? Semmi nem jó ellene? De legyen már valami. vámpírolaj, az jó lesz. Nézem, van-e? Hol vannak ezek a olajok? Hatékonyabb, az, hát csak ide nekem.
I want justice! You both of you!
Didn't believe it.
Silence!
Már megint bakker. Összetört a kardom. Már védekezik bakker. Azaz. Jó ég! A szar ez.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
De? Bakker, azt a... mit kaptam? Nyugi! De bakker! Hát te meg sem bírtam mozdulni. Baj van, baj van. Baj van, de nem tudom azt a... De ezzel most mit csináljak? Tehát eldodzsoltam, meg nem tudom, ilyenkor mi van? Még a pajzs is rajtam volt. De a Quent is magamra nyomtam mindent. Bakker. Ja, hogy innen neki?
Nice place,
Isn't it?
Akkor ezt lenyomkodom most,
Is
kacsa.
it? Perhaps.
Let's get the ribbon.
What now? I want just the nuts! Both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Na most kezdődik a baj. Jó. Rakjunk még rá egy 15-öst. Hol volt ez az olaj?
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Azaz. Na, legalább, na, most sebzem. Ja, meg volt sérülve a kard is. De ez mi? Mi ez a damage? Hogy kell ezt kivédeni? Bázd meg. Kapta. Pont. Passzar ez. Micsoda? Hát de gurulj már el, könyörgöm, hát... Uha, oké. Uha. Még van egy. Hoppá, úgy elkezdett kaszabolni. Nyugi, hallj meg! Fel kell mindjárt. Jól elbánt regiszter is. Még nem halt meg.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Hát pedig én próbáltam. Szerintem úgy csinálni, hogy egyiknek se sem baja. Nem rögtön itt a vámpír királyhoz mentünk, hanem a csajt, hogy beszéljen vele, de hát nem jött össze.
What a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Sienna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Sienna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
Okés. Hol ott találkozunk?
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Detlef the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
No.
Could be worth checking with the bootblack again. Meet you by a stand.
Fine. I shall await you there. Shoot the breeze with the charming lad to pass the time.
The bootblack? In the lower city? Intend to soil my masterpiece in the city's gutters?
Promise to be careful.
Ahogy szoktunk. Jó, és kacok, az a helyzet, nem tudom mennyi van még hátra, úgyhogy itt lementem. És már legközelebb megnézzük. Lehet már nem sok lenne, de nem akarok gyorsan átszaladni itt a dolgokon, úgyhogy legközelebbre hagyom, mert sajna már idő van. Úgyhogy köszi szépen, hogy itt voltatok, hát remélem tetszett nektek ez a rész is, szerintem tök jó volt, izgalmas is, hát úgy alakult minden ahogy. Még meglátjuk, hogy mi lesz legközelebb. Folytatni, ha minden igaz, akkor majd mikor szerdán fogom, de majd nézzétek meg a menetrendet, légy szíves, mert néha itt már annyi minden van, hogyan összekavarodok, én is, meg összekeverem a dolgokat. Úgyhogy majd nézzétek meg, de ha minden igaz, akkor szerdán délután, úgyhogy majd, ha kíváncsiak vagytok rá, akkor gyertek, és ma pedig majd most 3-tól Fall Guys-ozni fogunk, úgyhogy akartok majd lehet jönni játszani, majd írjatok, gyertek, és akkor hát majd toljuk együtt. Addig is én további szép napot kívánok nektek, és remélem találkozunk majd legközelebb is. Köszönöm még egyszer, hogy itt voltatok. Sziasztok!